Welcome friends to my first Let's Play ever. This is a game called Spacebase. It's a fun name to say as it is to play, although I've never played it, but let's do that now and find out how fun it is. Spacebase is a game from Double Fine Entertainment. It is currently in alpha. That means it is not done, although it looks very pretty already. I'm just looking around this universe. Space is always so pretty. Okay, so as we're moving our cursor around, we notice in the upper right that there's a lot of little variables that seem to be changing, even with slight moves. And although I haven't played this game before, I have watched another Let's Play, and if I remember what it was, I would tell you. But these things, I know what they mean. I do know what they mean. Stellar density is something like the number of asteroids that I think you mine and you get things from, and warp gate proximity is, well, let's just, I know it's fun listening to me explain these, but I'm sure it's more fun actually getting in and seeing what these mean with your eyes. So what I'm looking for now is a stellar density that is at least average. But as you can see, that is a tough thing to find. This is really difficult. So while I'm doing this, let me tell you a little bit more about Spacebase. It's kind of like a dungeon keeper-esque, I guess, is the best way to describe it if you've ever played that game, which I know I have. One of my favorite games of all time. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to go average. Average is fine, right guys? Average is fine. If you're watching this video, average is gonna have to be fine, my friends. This is my first video. So stellar density, there's explanations all here. Warp gate proximity, threat factor, magnetic interference. This one I haven't really seen too much in play and through other people playing the game. So let's go ahead and accept this. I think we're gonna have to settle, guys. And deploy, and this is all very cool. I kind of like that that's the main menu. Like it's very kind of immersive. I don't feel like I'm in a game. I feel like I'm actually some madman controlling the fate of these three spacemen. We got let's see, Denise Adama. That kind of reminds me of like a Battlestar Galactica type thing. I've never seen Battlestar Galactica, but I'm pretty sure Adama is one of the characters. We got this name here, and we got Groba Boa. And as we can see, these are some talented individuals. Denise Adama, very good technician. I think she'll be our technician, our miner, and our security. She'll be running a triple threat there. And so we're gonna start by constructing a base. Obviously, space base. So I think we need an airlock first, so I'm just gonna make a simple kind of 3x3 room here. And I'm gonna confirm that, and I'm gonna let them get started. I'm gonna set them all as builders. Right there, boom. And they're gonna go over there and get started. And while I'm thinking about it, why don't I just start plotting out? And the thing is no matter what, once you open this up and you start planning things, everybody's gonna stop, which is good and it's bad. I think it's bad because I would just like to, kind of continue building my base while they're, taking care of the finer details, of building. And let's see, this is, you know what? No, let's build a hallway first. Hallways are good, or so I've heard. So I was talking earlier about how this is kind of like a dungeon keeper type, dwarf fortress type game. And that remains to be the case. And there seems to be kind of a lot of these types of games cropping up lately. Kind of these indirect people-based management, real-time strategy games. And I love these. I love these so damn much. And we've just been in a drought, a huge drought, these like God-type games. Where there used to be like the Populous series, and Dungeon Keeper, and everything, and then we went by like decades with nothing, and now suddenly we got this game. We got Prison Architect, which I also want to do a Let's Play of. We got Castle Story, another awesome looking game that's in early development. I've been hearing a lot about this RimWorld, which I would love to play, but that is not even available for purchase. Although it's funny to think that these games, I'm going to speed things up here, these games in early alpha are available for purchase. Just such an opportunity would not have existed years ago. And I'm still not sure how I feel about that, but that's another subject. Is it good? Is it bad? I guess for this it's good. You gotta pick my battles, guys. Just gotta pick my battles. So they're wrapping up on the construction, and we can see here that they all have an oxygen supply, and their oxygen is getting kind of low. And without oxygen, they're going to die. Which that is how space works. So I'm gonna need to let them in here and get them breathing, which are two of my most important first tasks. So I'm gonna kind of install an airlock here, very important. And I guess in order to make this room work, I need to also install a spacesuit locker for them to put their stuff away. Flip the object here. Oh, I know. I need to designate this as an airlock first. I'm sorry, guys. And now I can put that thing down. Let's see here. Airlock, spacesuit locker. Boom, we did it. This is just a hallway. I don't need to designate this. This is our life support, which is, I think, is our most important room. At least for now. So I'm gonna need my guys to be able to get there. So we're gonna need what's called a door. Boom. A door is there now. Perfect. Guys, we've come so far. Look at our space base. This is a practical base in space, guys. Are you as excited as I am? All right. Let's put down some oxygen recyclers so these guys can finally breathe. I'm not gonna George Clooney these guys out in space. I'm no Sandra Bullock, if you guys get that reference. It's the movie Gravity, and it's a fantastic movie about space. I recommend you all go seeing it. All right, so we're gonna have to build room now for a refinery so these guys can actually mine, and we can make this space base a space castle, or just a very large space base. And okay, so they need to build that floor before I can actually designate it as my refinery. Now, this actually started as a bug, I hear, where you could kind of just build a floor and put a refinery in it, and they will actually collect material without having to go back into the base. And the plus side of that is that there's no fires out in space, because there's no oxygen out in space. And therefore, this is a prime place for a refinery. And they haven't fixed that, because I think the developers like that idea and they want to go with it, and I'm proud of them. Good for them. So we're going to capitalize on that for sure. So I think I already set it as a refinery. Yes, I did. And I'm going to wait for that. Okay, now I'm going to put a refinery down there so my guys can actually do something, instead of just building this tiny hellhole with nothing really going on for it. Yet. And now I'm gonna set some mining, and they're gonna have plenty to mine, at least at first. And I confirm that. And let us set this guy to mining. We need a technician to repair our stuff, so this guy is gonna be our technician. And we're going to keep this guy on building for now, because I know we still have some stuff to set down, and I do want to keep building. We also need to give them a food source and some basic knickknacks like fire extinguishers. Little things like that are really important to our guys living out here. I know that for certain. From video evidence I've seen on YouTube. And food replicator. Let's put it out here in the hallway. And let's put a alarm here. And there. And right there. And we'll put a fire extinguisher. Boom, right there. And I think we're good. And as you can see, we've got basically no matter, so we really need that miner to get to work out there. But first we need that refinery. So I'm going to speed up time. So they're just pretty much just running around. I don't know why they're doing that. I hope... Oh, no. Okay, running for cover. So this is what no oxygen feels like. Oh, geez. Is there like a hole somewhere? 24 oxygen. What's going on with this oxygen? This is a disastrous first LP, guys. It's supposed to produce enough oxygen for 3 people. But again, this is early alpha, so maybe let's see what happens first. And then maybe I'm going to need to restart. Man, they're just suffocating. You know, guys, if you're suffocating, running is not going to help. Running is the opposite of what's good for you right now. Oh, man. You know what? I honestly wish I could see what's going on. Looks like this place is fully enclosed. We have our oxygen in here, which, I mean, we have at least 1, which, no, we got 3 now, which, that should be enough for 9 people. But, oh, I think oxygen is populating the area. I think these people are, yep, they're coming to their senses, and they're not guys, we did it, we got through it, we didn't even need to restart. Man, I feel like we've been through something. I love you guys. And it's not just because my YouTube name is Viscount I Love You. And that's not just my YouTube name because I love you and any variation of a title and I love you is taken, like Captain I Love You and King I Love You. That's not why, well, yes, that is, okay. Let's get off on that tangent. Let's get off here. Please help. We have a system virus on our ship. It pops ads up over our star map software and we can't figure out how to turn it off. We don't have a technician. Well, we do. And we have been traveling aimlessly for an embarrassing... Oh, let's... Come on in, guys. Come on in. It is probably... You know, I wouldn't say it's my worst fear because it's not a very realistic fear, but it is among my worst fears to be trapped in space. That is the stuff of pure terror, nightmare material. And I don't want to leave this person real or completely fake, mostly existing in my mind. If not partially in the game. I don't want to leave that out there. So that would give me nightmares. Alright, so this guy is now bringing stuff to his refinery. And we are going to see some matter from that any moment. Right there, boom. And I think the first thing we need is a little dormitory for these guys to sleep. And this is what we came in, this little seed thing. We can actually... We can deconstruct that for some sweet, sweet matter if we need to. But I don't think we do yet. So okay. It's a little bit hard to kind of line walls up with this isometric view. Or maybe it's not hard. Maybe I'm just not used to it. That's probably it. Alright, that looks good. And this is kind of giving us an estimation, or not an estimation, but like a actual hard statistics on how much stuff this room will be able to fit. So I see 4 space beds, which is I think enough for now, for our little dormitory. And let's wait for this to actually build before we put in a door, because they would open that door and fall into space. Maybe. I don't know. Never played this game. But I think once we finish this would kind of be a good place to wrap up for the next episode. But we've got a pretty solid space base looking place already going. We got our oxygen. We got through a crisis. We got our little refinery where we've set to mine some stuff. I think we've all found out a little. Or we haven't actually. We don't know anything about our guys. This guy is our new one, Emily Akinjid. She hates eating food out of machines. Well, get used to it. I don't think we can make a farm up here. Maybe we can. And now looking at this room, I realize that it's kind of odd looking. We kind of blocked it out a little bit further to the left. But whatever, it's space, right? Who cares? Who cares? I care. Alright, so we're done with that. Boom. Gonna designate this as a residence. And we got another dude. Fantastic. Ah, we got 2 more dudes. That might be too many dudes, guys. Too many dudes, bros. So let's put down some beds for these dudes. For our crew. Residence. No, space beds. Different from normal beds, because it's space. And we needed that door I was talking about. Alright, boom, door. And did we designate this as a, no we didn't. So let's do that. Okay, great. Now it's, see how it kind of changed a little? Or maybe it didn't. I think I saw that. It changed a little. The color changed. So, let's put down some beds now. Beds. Beds would be in residence. Perfect. Alright. 3. Okay, we can only fit 2, but I think I'm doing it wrong. Because, well, we don't have enough money, first of all, to make 3, but I think that is not efficient. That is not... Clearly, I'm not as organized as some people who do these online, but that's not what you get with me. That's not what you get. We get to have a little talk. You get to listen to me ramble, which, you know, I'm not sure how appealing that is. We'll find out. So these guys are, they, okay, he built it and then he immediately went to sleep, so he was having a tough day. We'll give it to him. And I think we have enough matter for our 3rd bed, which is so exciting to leave off on. That is an excellent finale to the episode. Perfect story structure. They came. Who knows where they came from. They're out here in space, floating in space. They built a space base. They built beds to sleep in the space base. They built oxygen recyclers. They built matter refineries. They built spacesuit lockers. They built everything with their own hands. A beautiful triumph of humanity or alien manity. These guys are obviously are not humans. Maybe this guy is. Yeah, this guy is. But we did it. We've come so far. So tune in next time, and we're gonna build this thing bigger and do some things, and it's gonna be exciting. You'll love it. As always, this is Viscount I Love You, telling you I love you. All right, and yeah, that's just it. That's gonna be my sign-off before I think of something better, which won't take long, because that wasn't great. I love you guys. Take care. Thank you. Please like, please subscribe, please favorite, please do all of that. I love you. Love you. Love you. All right, bye.